On the morning of January 1st, 2026, while the world was setting off fireworks and celebrating a new beginning, a family in a Birmingham hospital was forced to say the hardest goodbye. Damilola Balogun, a vibrant Nigerian woman, a wife, and a mother of three, took her last breath. She was only 32 years old. Damilola wasn't just a statistic, she was the main applicant. For many in the diaspora, you know exactly what I'm talking about and what that means. She was the one carrying the weight of the skilled worker visa for her entire family. She was even, the bridge between their past in Nigeria and their future in the UK. But it started with what seems like a migraine. Damilola went to Walsall Manor Hospital seeking for help. They treated her that day and sent her back home that same day. 3 days later, the pain returned. Sharply this time around, and she couldn't bear it anymore. Again, she moved back also to that hospital and they treated him again. Then they sent him home because they couldn't even find any cause of that migraine. For 2 good weeks, Damilola was enduring the pain and the agony until she was finally admitted one day. This time around, scan now revealed a terrifying truth. And what is the truth? Water on the brain. That is hydrocephalus. She was rushed quickly, sharp, to Queen's Elizabeth Hospital for surgery. The surgery was carried out there and it was a successful one. Thank God, everybody said. There was hope. But 3 days later, the hope vanished. Damilola fell into a coma. On New Year Day, the life support that was on Damilola, that Damilola was using, was switched off. We have to ask ourselves this question. Why did it take 3 visits and 2 weeks of heart pain before a scan was done? This is the questions many of our community are asking, and up to now, we still don't have an answer to it. As we mourn Damilola, we must learn one thing, that living abroad is a high risk, is a high stake game, and we must be prepared for the worst case scenario. There is a growing concern that symptoms in the Black community are often minimized. When you go to the GP or A&E, please do not manage the pain. If you feel something is deeply wrong with you, please do not let them send you home with just paracetamol. In the UK, you have the right to request an urgent clinical review if you feel a patient is deteriorating. Learn your right. Damilola was the main visa applicant when she died. Her family didn't just lose a mother, they entered a legal nightmare. If the main applicant passes away, the dependent right to stay in the country can be put at risk. Always have a plan B for your immigration status. Ensure your spouse or partner understand the requirement to switch visa or has their own independent path if possible. Life insurance. This is the hardest lesson here. Damilola's husband couldn't work because he was by her bedside all the time. Their savings were also wiped out on that medical wahala. Now, they rely on GoFundMe to bury her. If you're the main breadwinner or the visa holder, life insurance is not a luxury. It is a necessity. A policy that only costs you £20 a month could have provided this family with hundreds of thousands of pounds that will cover their mortgage or even the funeral. and sometimes even the children's future. It is the difference within grieving in peace and grieving in poverty. We need to talk about postnatal health. Damilola was only 5 months postnatal. The body goes through massive changes after childbirth. Listen to the red flag, please. Because severe headache after birth can be the sign of pre-eclampsia, blood clots, or pressure changes. We need to accompany our sister to this appointment. Sometimes an accent or tough exterior makes doctors overlook the severity of the pain. Please be each other's advocate. And please watch this diagram very well and study it, because this will explain what water, yeah, on the brain looks like and why it causes severe pressure and migraine. Watch it, please. Yeah, it's very important. My take on this matter. Damilola leaves behind an 11-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 5-month-old baby who will never know her touch. This is a tragedy that should never have happened in the first place if these people take sharp action. Let this story be the reason why you're going to demand a second opinion at the hospital when you get there tomorrow. Because we did not travel thousands of miles away, especially all the way from Nigeria, to come and buy in silence here in Obodo. Rest in peace, Damilola Balogun. To our family, our prayer are with you. To everyone watching this today, please let us be intentional about our health this year and our protection in 2026. And on behalf of African Black Gold TV Media, we are saying, Damilola, rest in peace. And please, if you want to help me here, go to the comment section there and type rest in peace, Damilola, because it was a tragic situation on January 1st when people were saying Happy New Year and they lost their breadwinner. So, for the rest of us out there, please let us take good care of our health. When you feel any small thing tickling in your body, try and visit your GP. If getting to your GP, you're sure you're going to give you paracetamol, please, what you're going to do? You're going to karama. You're going to karama the matter, because assuming the first visit of our sister, if MRI, if she has been scanned or diagnosed, probably they will have seen the water in her head and this could have been treated on time. So don't wait till it's late. And some of us, instead of us to go and do checkup, we will say, I want to take a shift, I want to go to work, I want to go to work. Try, even if it is once in 6 months, try and do checkup. If you don't have health insurance, whatever you can pay, please pay little money and just check yourself. You might be surprised that even just small high blood pressure meter could even save your life. Or probably the diabetics meter might even save someone's life. And these little things are things that you and I can buy and put in our house. This thing is a silent killer. So please invest little money in taking care of yourself. And that is by buying these two things and put at home. And once in a while, when you feel unease, just check yourself. It is very, very important. Because abroad, where we are now, yeah? Till I see you guys in the next video, please subscribe.